Hi everybody, my name is Cassie and I'm doing my climate change post. So my city is Seattle, and the three biggest concerns is number one, coastal flooding, number two, flash flooding or surface flooding, and the third one is heat waves. Now on an average, the temperature in Seattle is about 51 degrees Fahrenheit. So some concerns that if there's no steps taken to decrease or to counteract these issues is that number one, it's just the problem is just going to get worse. And when we say, well, it's climate change, how do we fix climate change in a city? Well, education. Seattle is a hub for sustainability, and the state itself is super sustainable in comparison to a lot of other states for what they talk about when we're looking at sustainability from an educational perspective. So another one is the actual city itself. Damage is done. It's going to cost us environmentally to repair this in terms of greenhouse gas emissions, also damages to the environment. Also, we're looking at environmental degradation as a whole, so that includes air quality, water quality, soil quality, and then biodiversity loss. We're losing wildlife. The diversity of, the urban ecosystem of the city itself suffers for it. And so these are all major problems. However, so unique things about this city or culture that the city has developed in response to climate change. So as I'm reading more about Seattle, I'm stoked. This is now on my bucket list of places to go to. They're super proactive. So there are websites upon websites. My personal favorite one, I've got it posted down below, but it's sustainableseattle.org. So their goal is to make sure that this city is a sustainable, regenerative, thriving green city, or emerald city I've seen in some places used. So which is really neat. So that is one of the first things that popped up when I typed in sustainability in Seattle. Another thing that popped up, now this one I had to do a little bit of digging, but there's a group of farmers wanting to move into Seattle. One of the things that we will talk that I like with urban cities, or believe that I believe mega cities need, are urban farms. Well, Seattle's already ahead of the game. Hey, let's get farmers on board. I mean, it's just amazing. So, but one of the things they rolled out is they are designating 34 acres right outside the city. I know that's not a whole lot, it seems, but if you garden vertically, or if you do hydroponic gardens, or you do permaculture, these are some pretty amazing methods to produce a ton of food on a small amount of land, which is pretty amazing. So, but they've designated 34 acres right outside the city to farm specifically for the city and for it to be sustainable in terms of sourcing their food. So that's just the start, and that's with not as much digging as I probably could have done. So the city itself is taking huge leaps and bounds. It's not a dialogue between the government and the people anymore. It's become a culture. One of the cultural backbones of the city. Seattle, we're sustainable. That's our goal. That's our focus. It's our drive, and it's pretty amazing, especially when on a personal level. I live in a bit of a dead zone concerning sustainable. I type in sustainability and my city and I get machine operators or just random articles. I don't get anything like this. So for there to be article upon article upon article about all these actions, their climate plan popped up I didn't even have to search for climate plan. I just typed in Seattle sustainability, and there it was. So they're doing a really good job marketing, having that dialogue, taking a step further at creating, establishing their city culture around this goal that we're going to be sustainable, regenerative, we're going to thrive, we're going to be resilient. I mean, they're ahead of the game in so many aspects. So, anyway, that's my 2 cents for this. And that's it. Thank you.